Yo, top of the rising to you, laddie. No, from you to the face, and you hear my voice. You hear my voice. Hello, hello, hello. You hear me? Hello, hello, hello. You hear me? Hello, hello, hello. You hear me? Hello, hello. Sorry, I get carried away sometimes, all the time. But today we have legendary musicians. Ominous warning has sadly become reality. What are they talking about? I want to know. I wanna know, I wanna know what turns you on. Yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to know what this legendary musician is talking about. And I don't know this guy. So maybe after watching this video, I can become a fan of his music as well. So let's do this as well. You understand? So Kogency on a Kogency Reacts channel. Before we jump into the video though, can we like the video? Can we jump in the comments? Can we do timestamp gang? Again, timestamp your favorite part, your funniest part, or the part that stood out the most to you in this video. Sorry, somebody just commented on a video. Thank you for commenting. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for commenting. All the comments, I'm going to reply to all the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you check the videos, I have been replying to all the comments. So, timestamp gang, for no reason gang. If you don't want to timestamp, just comment for no reason. For no reason. It helps the algorithm and just helps me, help you, help everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or trigonometry gang for the OGs who know me, know me, know me. You understand? But most importantly, let's subscribe. I see the numbers going up. I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I love it. I love you for subscribing. If you don't subscribe yet, you know what I'm saying? No problem. You know what I'm saying? As long as, you know, you like or or comment or just do one of the three. Just something for me. You hear it rhyme? And we're there upon time. Anyway, you see? Let's jump into the video, man. I've been rhyming too much, you know what I'm saying? Let's just...
Whether you're on a tour of Washington, let me tell you, those tours are always the same. They bring you around to places like this. They might even tell you who the jackass is on the horse or the guy up on top of the building, but they never show you the real Washington.
A history lesson that
guy
is
kinda
sadly
look like me.
prevalent in the year
Like,
2024.
he could be related to me or something.
We've had some unhappy moments for what we chose to say, but you see,
Or maybe not.
the Bill of Rights and the things that you pay for with your taxes constantly come up to be things that you have to challenge to make sure that they're still there.
Wow.
And if the right of free speech is truly what it's supposed to be, then anything you say is all right.
A song from the legendary artist Gil Scott-Heron, standing as track number 10 on his legendary album The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. It is
The Revolution
a song
Will Not Be
about
Televised.
poverty, race, politics, class, tax dollars, inequality, and much more. Why does this remain relevant today?
Jeff Bezos, you are an astronaut now. How does it feel?
It's amazing.
Billionaire Richard Branson, 2 pilots, and 3 other crew members took off for space this morning.
Because of the priorities of our country, as William Rivers Pitt wrote, most of us cannot afford to have politicians bend tax laws to afford sending oneself to space. It is cheating, he writes, and I concur. From ProPublica in 2021, they found that back in 2007, Amazon's Jeff Bezos did not pay a single penny in federal income taxes. He would do the same in 2011. Elon Musk, as of this writing, did not pay any federal income taxes in 2018.
The revolution wasn't televised in the 60s. Is it going to be televised in the 90s?
Well, you know, the catchphrase, what that was all about, the revolution will not be televised. That was about the fact that the first change that takes place is in your mind.
Yeah.
You have to change your mind before you change the way you live and the way you move.
Akin to Bezos, look no further than Musk. Not only is he immune from paying federal income taxes, he is apparently a big fan of socialism. His companies, per Business Insider, have received billions of dollars from government loans, contracts, tax credits, and subsidies.
Of course,
this is a man, when confronted with potentially a billionaire tax, would claim on his hate site, eventually they run out of other people's money and then they come for you. IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel would lay it out bluntly.
And when I look at what we call our tax gap, which is the amount of money owed versus what is paid, for millionaires and billionaires that either don't file or are underreporting their income, that's $150 billion of our tax gap. There is plenty.
Per year?
Yes. There is plenty of work to be done.
Because let's be clear, billionaires do not become billionaires because of some genius idea that they have. Mariah Blackstone would say Tim Cook, Elon Musk, the Waltons, they've all hoarded money that should have been used to pay their employees a living wage.
Okay.
But Jeff Bezos' multi-pronged wealth extraction system is unparalleled. He underpays his workforce, deprives them of any amenity that could cost him money, and he doesn't pay a cent in taxes that could be used to help the employees he's abusing. It's triple robbery.
But I think that the black Americans have been
But you have to think
the
about
only
it,
real
though.
diehard Americans.
You have to think about it though. They have to figure out. Not saying I am defending them, but that's the only way that you're going to continuously make so much profit, and like think about how much they spend as well, and how much production costs, and how much people work for you, and how much you have to pay. Like the only way you're going to keep, you know what I'm saying, your money is if you're a slimy, slithery, you know what I'm saying, serpent. You know, I'm not saying I'm defending it, but I'm just saying, like, if that's their goal, and you know, that's the goal for a lot of people. Just make as much money as you possibly can, no matter what moral codes you break, or no matter what laws you break, or whatever, like that. You know what I mean? So I see how it happens like that. I understand.
Here, because we're the only ones who carried the process through the process. That everyone else has to sort of like skip stages. We're the ones who marched.
Think about
we're
how
the
much
ones
money
who
a
carried the
billion
Bible.
is.
We're the ones who carried the flag. We're the ones who tried to go through the courts. And being born American didn't seem to matter, because we were born Americans, but we still had to fight for what we were looking for, and we still had to go through those channels and those processes.
When listening to Whitey on the Moon, and also taking in the Branson, Bezos, billionaire boys club heading to space, there are basic human needs that warrant much more immediate attention. What with the scourges of poverty, homelessness, unemployment, education, and COVID-19
Oh my God,
that still
no yellow
exists,
mark,
by the
video.
way, to name but a few urgent matters, refusing to budge from their evil perches across the world. Shonda Prescott Weinstein, associate professor of
What a
physics
nose.
and a
You see
core
her nose
faculty
above me
member
right
in
here?
women's and gender
That's a nose
studies
right
at
there,
the
blood.
University of New Hampshire,
This is a nose
would
right
write for the
here.
Washington Post. We don't actually face a choice between basic human needs and exciting journeys into the universe. We cannot create equal access to a dark night sky, even from the ground, until we radically revise how resources are distributed. For starters, billionaires such as Richard Branson should pay more in taxes so we, the people, can decide what to invest in. And guaranteeing basic necessities for everyone is a starting point, not the end. Creating a just society on Earth is the best way to build a just future for space, one defined by more than the passing generosity of billionaires.
But then you get to the point of the conversation where you realize that that's not the point of these. They don't care about a just society. They don't care about you. They don't care what you want. They don't care. Now we're at that point where you have to realize that they don't care. Just society. I'm a billionaire. I don't care about society. What?
And she's right. Maybe it was best encapsulated in Questlove's documentary.
I became a billionaire by manipulating and exploiting society. So how can I care about society?
Summer of Soul,
Like,
highlighting the
you can't lie, they'll never
1969
care,
Harlem Cultural Festival, which featured Nina Simone, Sly and the Family Stone, Stevie Wonder, Gladys Knight, the Staple Singers,
Gladys
and
Knight,
much more,
Stevie Wonder.
which is a 10 out of, I cannot say this more boldly. A 10 out of 10 recommend. Please go watch it. It is a phenomenal film. Jacobin would write, the Apollo moon landing also took place during the festival. 1969 was a year when everything was happening at once, and Questlove designs a telling montage of responses by white and black citizens to that extraordinary event. As one may expect, the white people's response is uniformly enthusiastic, whereas the black response is much more equivocal or downright hostile. I think it's very important, but this festival is equally important. Never mind the moon. Let's get some of that cash in Harlem.
Basically saying, F
it's
the
a waste
moon.
of money. People going hungry all over the United States of America. So when I look...
They're saying, like, you're going all the way up there, spending money to go all the way up here, when I'm hungry right beside you. Like, that's not,
At Heron's song. And I look at the words.
They don't care.
It remains, unfortunately, a constant theme that the United States values the wealthiest people, the top 1%, and how those people come to obtain those wages is through stolen theft.
Yep.
We have seen the reporting from a former employee here, Ken Klippenstein, when he broke the story for The Guardian that Amazon drivers are peeing in bottles because if they lose a millisecond of time, they can be canned. Same with Amazon workers who are on the floor. Do we even remember when there was, I believe it was a tornado or a hurricane near one of their factories? Some folks died, and Amazon had a terrible response to it. How about the segregation-like practices that have been reported inside Tesla's factories? How about why he wants to move, Elon does, his company from one state to another? How about how Donald Trump paid nearly zero, what was it, $750 one year in taxes? These people who take advantage of the workforce, who take advantage of people who are working 2 jobs, take advantage of people when Donald Trump says he wants mass deportations, yet it has been found that undocumented workers are prevalent at his properties. And then I look around and I see inequality, and I see the impoverished, and I see just the polarizing differences of what this country truly favors between the haves and have-nots. The bootstraps argument is a flat-out myth. It is a lie. And sadly...
bootstraps is, I guess, the theory that, old-time Americans have where no matter where you are, because you're in America, you can pull yourselves up by the bootstraps and make something out of nothing. But we're starting to realize that that's not always the case.
Whitey on the moon remains prevalent today because we have not learned as a workforce, as an electorate, that until we combine forces and until we see it is a flat-out war between the working class and the ruling class, this song will be played every single day. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keep.
All right. But yeah, what I was going to say when he was saying, they're taking advantage, these people that take advantage of the workforce and take advantage of, people who work 2 jobs and stuff. I'm like, but in the society where money talks, like, just keep it simple. Money talks. If I have more money than you, I can get what I want more than you can get what you want. And I can stop you from doing what you do because I have more money than. Just as simple as that, right? In a society where that is the case, and you're the working class, and they have the money, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Tell me. What are you going to do? Let me know, man. Because yes, he made the video, yes, and the ominous warning become reality and all of that, and you know, he explained it very well that it's, you know, the working class versus the ruling class. But if you choose to participate in the society that rewards people who have the most money, then you're going to always lose because you don't have more money than them, and you're not willing to do the quote unquote evil things that they do to get their money. So suck it up, kid. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. They got more money than you, and you know what they did to get their money. So unless you're willing to do that too, I'm sorry, man, because human beings not gonna come together. That's just no. We see it all over. Like sometimes certain people, but not as like a whole, you know, collective. No. So, but interesting video though. I like it. What's the guy's name again? Oh, what am I name, bro? What am I name, dog? My name Gil something, bro. The man name
A song.
Gil Scott Heron. Gil Scott Heron, like Jill Scott. Anyway, I like this video. Let me know if you like it. Big up Gil Scott. We're gonna see if we can listen to some music, you understand, of his and become a fan, because I'm the man. Let me know if you like it. Timestamp your favorite part. Timestamp gang. Timestamp anything in the video that stand out to you. Trigonometry gang for the OGs. Our world family. For no reason gang for the people that don't have anything to comment. And most importantly, let's subscribe. You don't know. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Just subscribe. Just subscribe, please. Subscribe for that mess up, please. I'm showing you that I'm human. You know? Subscribe. Peace. Next video.